and we're going to go over a little bit of Skyline Valley, guys, because now for about 3 days, everyone's been feeling really, really rough with it. Now, some people don't get as many crashes, depending on your play style, you probably won't. But if you're someone who likes to fiend and grab everything and scrap, good luck. If you're someone who wants to use up a lot of a weapon's durability and go and repair it, good luck. Because anytime you open your stash box, the scrap box, anything that deals with either modifying or crafting, you will crash a good portion of the time you play. On top of that, you can get frozen too, because I was over on my little DLC area and got frozen when I was on my way trying to come back to here to check this. Okay? Now, we are in a non-public session, meaning we're in this world, my little Cheaty McCheats world, which is where I get to run around and just test crappily-doos and stuff like that. But anytime you deal with any of these following items, a chemistry station, a weapons workbench, a tinker's workbench, a armorer's workbench, a stash box, a scrap box, or the ammo storage box. Good luck. You have a... almost forgot one. Or the cooking station. Okay? You have a chance at crashing out of your game and having to come right back in again. Do you have certain items that this game does not support anymore on PlayStation 5, to be honest, at your camp that you placed on a PS4? Soon as you go to your camp, you crash out of your game. I am not joking, guys. I can go to one of my friends' things right now, if he was online, and I'd go to his base, go to walk up, be like, how you do it, crash? Okay, it happens. What Bethesda needs to do, okay, or Microsoft, whoever right now is the main developer of this game, because I know Microsoft did buy out Bethesda a little bit, and that's why the new, Skyrim and the new Fallout that'll be coming out will be Xbox and PC strictly only. They're cutting PlayStation out of it. And it's not Bethesda doing that, it's Microsoft doing that, because Microsoft semi-bought up a portion of Bethesda and blah, blah, blah. But you guys get the idea. So what they need to do is get off their lazy asses, and yes, it is lazy, because this has been going on, like, even some of the crashes that we still get today, and game freezes happens since last scoreboard. The scoreboard before it, probably, as well, which deals into expeditions. You can freeze, crash, or even get a mixture of somewhat of both, where your game semi-plummets into a crash, but then somehow re-alivens itself before you get the blue screen / actual application crash, to where you're stuck in the, like, literally this mode here, okay? Like, you're walking around in this mode, but on this scene, right? And you cannot interact with anything. You cannot do bullshit. You can't pull up your Pip-Boy. You can't really do anything, guys, at all. Okay? So there's literally... You can't get out of places. You can't pull out your thing. You can't shoot at anything. This was last scoreboard. Okay? It's here. As in this one, too. They're lazy. And yes, it has been reported. I have literally been like, Bethesda, get off your butt and please fix. Literally as the message in the crash reports. Or Bugthesda, or, you know, whatever nickname I give them at the time, because I'm pissed when I get kicked, when I, you know, freeze and constantly, like, crash over some bullshit that I wouldn't mind if it was once. But when it's like 8 times in a fucking row, okay, is no. That's big no. Okay? They need to get their act together. There are supposed to be AAA title game development kits, and, well, when I say kits, I mean, like, they're actually supposed to be AAA game development team. I don't see AAA in crash, 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 freeze, freeze, crash, crash. Okay? That's not AAA titles to me. It's nowhere near it. And I'm half tempted to literally let this character stay over encumbered his 40, we'll say like basically from 1043 of 999, because if I open this, I could crash. Open that, I could crash. Open this, I could crash. Literally, I could crash. I mean, I hope like that's not even a thing that possibly could happen doing this, but you guys get the idea, right? Dealing with inventory, I probably could crash, and I've already like dropped everything that really needed to be dropped, which is the grenades, but I want to make sure I didn't like drop anything else. Just grenades, okay. Yay! Not over encumbered, and I didn't have to go through like inventory stuff of a stash to fix my character. Alright. So if you guys didn't know, I just wanted to kind of carry around some of the bigger guns. I wanted to test the pepper shaker with 4 barrels instead of the 2 barrels to see which one I feel like actually kills a lot faster. But I also did go through and do, you know, getting the Red Terror, which actually is a very good LMG. It actually holds 150 rounds, is a little low. But look at this fire rate, though. And that recoil control is, yeah. You might want to VATS with it. And if you think that is bad, like, see, that's controllable a little bit that way. But if you think that's bad, just wait till you see this bad boy. Yeah, this beautiful gun right here. Yep. You know, it's a railway rifle. You think, okay, it's going to be good. Yeah. Watch me try to fight this freaking Blood Eagle right here. You ready? That's me trying to control. That's me pulling all the way down on the fucking stick. Okay? Like, that's how absurd this is. If you want to aim this correctly, you literally have to let the game do it for you. Okay, you literally have to let the game go, oh, yeah, here. VATS, auto-aim it. And then you can aim perfectly fine. But if you try doing it yourself, you're not going to do it, alright? But I do like it. It feels good. I just don't like that all the accuracy comes from VATS, because I prefer doing it this way. Okay? I like that scope, man. But why is it putting a scope on it when the recoil literally goes up to the sky when you're pulling this hard down, okay? Like, you're doing it all the way as fast as you can. As in, and all the way down, too. Makes no sense. So, yeah, if you think that was bad, the MG, yeah, good luck. But we're actually going to be doing some testing here, because I do want to grab the AK and, you know, show you guys a cool little AK. Now, you get this AK, by the way, which is not really an AK. It is actually called, it's not the assault rifle, because the assault rifle is actually a fucking LMG in-game. Because the developers really don't really know what to fucking call it. But it's this, okay? You guys know exactly what gun that is, alright? And you get it from the main storyline, and it actually shoots really good compared to the other ones, okay? And it is explosive. Every one you get will be explosive from the story, and it's this exact same gun. So, when you run through the storyline of Skyline Valley, you'll get this, and that's something you guys have missed a little bit too. I didn't live stream me doing the Skyline Valley stuff. We'll do that probably in the future on a different character. But I'm not gonna lie, that looks like a really good place to build, but I wish they let you kind of like had bigger building stuff. And what do I mean by that is like they give you a small circle to build in, especially over in Publix, man. And I mean like it is like tiny compared to like, you know, being able to build an actual legit settlement, like from that end of the freaking like thing down there to like at least this rock would be, you know, surmountable. So like from, we'll say maybe a little bit of that pathway, we'll say like right there, coming around through here, touching nearly onto the road, going nearly onto that rock, around all the way this to the tree line, to just on the other side of this rock, coming all the way back over, up here a little bit, around, maybe coming where you get a little bit of this cliff, right back around into that, would be a normal circle. I feel like should have been, but that's not how it is. Oh, hi there, Raider Reaver. Yeah, I'm with the Raiders on this one, so we're not going to be shooting you. Now, I will say, hold on guys, let me put this away. Go into this mode right quick. Do this. I am wearing the wonderful, nice and holy new garment you guys can get to craft once you complete the Skyline Valley quest, which is actually looking pretty good. I don't know about whole play as a ghoul. I don't think that actually has come yet, and if it has, I don't know what route I should have taken to take it, but I didn't see an option for it. But you get that. You get one more other thing, which is actually, I might actually have it in here because I was going to craft. Yeah, I do. You get this as well, which is the hazmat suit, you know, just Vault Tech one. Kind of blue, you know, drabby. But we're going to get back onto the Cultist Monarch outfit and mask, right? Which looks really good. Now, one thing I did earlier, me and my friends did, just because we felt like having a little bit of fun. We got the cultist, like not the dagger, but the actual sword, and ran around with it for like just like 2 minutes, just because, you know, it's based around that and the outfit. But where we're going to be going, guys, is we're going to head. Oh, there's an event. Oh yeah, Line in the Sand, which is the Scorch Beast. I'm not going to be doing that. And this has been bugged out too, Bethesda. Okay. There's one more bug that goes with this a little bit, and that is when it shows up down here for this to do this, it has not showed up for me. It will be blank on the map. I have to walk near it, and then you'll get the little thing. It'll prompt and say like you were about to enter the event, and then you would be able to look through here and see the events and stuff. But that's pretty much it. Like, it bugs out. Same as, like, the nuke. Earlier this morning, someone dropped the nuke. I have no clue where it was. But, like, for instance, let's say the nuke was going to be dropped in here, right? You get that little red circle that circles around and goes, the nuke is going to be right here, guys. So you know to move your stuff. There's been instances where that nuke, when someone launches it, might launch, and then it will not show the red circle. And you can look all over the map. You'd be able to do like this, and there'd be no red circle, okay? None. And it won't mark it, which means someone could be getting their base nuked and doesn't show up. Yeah, that needs to be very, very fixed, like, next few days. The crashing for opening up a stash box or going for something needs to be fixed. I almost forgot, guys, to show you this. So, we got a couple of new weapons. Okay, so we got this one. Okay, looks really, really good. This is a one-handed weapon. I'm not built for one-handed right now, but that is a one-handed weapon. And swings moderately quick, as you guys can see. They did change the power attack. So if I click and hold, you can see there's no rearing it back or doing a heavy attack. Now to perform a heavy attack, you have to sprint and then swing. Sprint and then swing. And this will actually do the new heavy attack, which I actually do not like. That feels like fucking DayZ all over again with how to get them to do their haymaker fucking punch when I feel like you should just be able to press and hold a button. I actually praised Fallout for doing it that way before they just changed it to whatever kind of like ugliness they just did. Yeah. Let's move on to the next weapon, shall we? And the next one's going to be this. Zawandara, whatever, right? I'm not even going to worry about saying it correctly. But it is going to be this puppy right here. Which makes me think a little bit of, like, Warframe a little bit. Just because of the design of the weapon. But it is a pretty okay weapon. Now, I will let you guys know, this weapon does feel like and make the sound of another weapon that's already in the game. And that is going to be the Super Sledge with the rocket on the end. Listen for a sec, guys. Okay? The only thing you don't get is the when it comes back. Listen. Okay? Literally, it's a remodel of the Super Sledge, doing also, I think, the same damage around a Super Sledge, which I think should do a little bit more. This thing should see a little bit more of a buff, because technically, yes, it is not sharp, on that, I don't think. I can't really get a full good 3D. No, it's flat. Okay, so I may be a super sledge, but they should have added a blade to that. Or make a mod where it has like a sharp and then a sharp electrified. Like, you know, like the serrated electric blades. You know, add some mods to this puppy that we can do. That would actually be very, very good. And make it like sharp. Like, you know, a good electrified, serrated blade would be wonderful with that. Another thing, guys, if you guys earned it, and you guys have it, this one here is actually just a skin. It's not really a full-on new weapon. It has a different name, but if you take it to the weapons workbench, I'll show you guys here in a second if it doesn't crash me out, that this literally is just a shock baton. Alright, it literally 100% is just a shock baton. I'll actually show you that right now, actually. We'll go ahead and fast travel back here. You guys like my little menacing Deathclaw picture I taken? I was helping my friend join the Enclave, or start his quest to get into the Enclave. Now he has to, like, rank up through the ranks and stuff. But, yeah, and, ooh, looky there. I spawned below my base, actually. My base is up here, and it spawned me down there. Let's try that again, game, because that's not where I should be going. If it spawns me there again, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I'm still a little upset, because I'm actually supposed to be spawning right here, like it usually spawns me in, or it'll spawn me in like somewhere right around here, not almost off the cliff down where those raiders are. But that's besides the point. Let's go and modify this weapon right quick and show you guys. So modify repair, please don't crash. And we're gonna go down to this right here, and you will see this right here is, there's default, which is just the shock baton, and then the V63 shock baton. So it literally is just a baton, guys, okay? It's literally like that. It's the reason I can do electrified onto it, you know, and do the upgrades of that like you do the baton. Zawunda, whatever, there's no, like, you know, I can't edit a blade here, or make it sharp, or do anything, like, really cool with it, to be honest. And that's what needs to be brought. We need some more, like, allow more modifications to this. Like, make it where that, you know, side right there could be sharpened, right? Or, you know, electrified and sharpened. Not just the 3-star thing and then an appearance that I can't really update right now. This just needs to have a little bit of, like, recoil compensation done to it, because it's absurd. It kicks to the sky. Just a little too much. But yeah, I did say we're going to go test out some of this other stuff. I quickly just wanted to get that out of the way, guys, to show you guys that the new baton for the electrical one, for the short one, is basically just the regular shock baton, just reskinned. Even though it has a whole different name, it's still just a skin. So again, from data, we'll go to item and show you guys the weapon here. So this right here is just a skin, even though it's completely renamed. And it does say shock baton in it, but it says V63, like it's supposed to be like an updated, or whatchamacallit, something else. But I also did get something else, guys, you guys missed. Got me a good old set of Exo Wind Power Armor, because I'm not always going to be sticking in it, but, you know, Power Armor just helps you kind of tank a little bit. Same as like if you go in nuke zones, radiation right there, buddy. Helps block it. So, boom. And it is the Nuke Quantum Power Armor, same as you would see in Fallout 4. Which I'm going to make my cousin look at me and be like, what the fuck, man? Because he was talking about having a whole set. Now I got a whole set, and it's Exo, the Nuke Quantum. Alright, we're going to be moving on down to the valley here, just so I can show you guys what the valley kind of looks like, because I know some of you people coming in want to see the valley, the new stuff, and all that. We're going to go around the valley a little bit. And I'm going to show you guys that I did learn this the other day. I called it bugged. It's not bugged. It's just weird how you have to unlock it. Do want to make an update about that. So, to get this, you have to go through the main storyline, which actually will start you off not in Skyline, even though it is a Skyline update, You're actually going to be starting the quest off. Where is it? Not that far up. Right here. You're going to be near this. It'll mark it like, I think, like right about there. So what you're going to do is you're going to open your Pip-Boy. You're going to go over to data. You're going to go to main, and then you're going to find a specific quest, which is this one, an unlikely invitation, which is actually going to send you over where I showed you, the, little marker over here, okay, this one here, near this, which is near the Overseer's camp. Then, after you meet the girl there, where you find a vault door stuck into the road, like it's got blown off of something and just, like, smeared the road, you're going to talk to a lady or a man there. I don't know if it's always the same, because I haven't replayed this over and over. But in case it is the same, you'll find a lady, you'll talk to her. And she's going to tell you the name of the vault, and she's going to mark your location for you, which is going to be this vault right here. Vault 63. Okay, right next to Hornwright testing, and here's this on the map to show you. You're going to figure out storyline, speak to a person on the intercom, and then from there, she's going to send you basically, where is it? You come in, I think it's like somewhere, I think it's this, the visitor center. She's going to send you here. He's going to have you run a couple things, and then after you talk to him, you do the first one. He tells you, he'll tell you to go straight into the manor. And then from the manor, you have to fight some stuff off, and you're going to get a hand that is not going to be your own handprint. You got to use the original vaults, like one of the ghouls. You basically cut their hand off, and now it's your new handprint thing that you use as the handprint scanner. It's kind of weird. But after you do that, you'll gain that and keep progressing through the storyline using two main NPCs here. Okay, and I'm going to let you guys know, if you haven't yet and you're looking for handmade rifles, which is the AK, and that's the actual name for it. I, for some reason, slipped my mind earlier, but if you're looking for handmaids, they spawn a lot in here. Long as you're over level 50, they spawn a lot in this area, and it's all because everything here is basically communist. It was like a communist vault or something like that. And now most of the stuff here that walk around, especially that shoots at you, will have a higher chance at dropping the AK. We'll call it that instead of the handmade. Then when you scrap them, you can learn the parts to put on them. And that's what I did for mine. To be honest, I went down here and done that. There is a trading post, but there's no real, I want to say, trading stuff to do with this, because there's no blueprints apart from doing the events as of right now, which I do find very, very weird, because, if you're going to bring a DLC out and have something look cool as this and other stuff, you'd expect, especially for a new open world section of the map that has evolved with new quest line and new stuff, to have new weapons. And yes, we did get 2 new melees. One's basically a melee skin, and then the other one is a real new melee, but you'd expect them to have blueprints. And there is a bot that goes around here. He's right there. And I'll show you the bot's name. His name is Mr. Murray. Okay? We're going to hit trade, and he will have, like, this stuff, and oh, I don't want to crash. No weapons, no armor. He does have the apparel there. He does have food and drink. But if we go to notes, he has none. Same as weapons, he had none. He has junk. He's like a junk bot. But he has no blueprints. And there's no other, like, as far as everyone knows right now, there's no other trader in this DLC. So, with that being said, you can go anywhere, and the main building is here, which is a brand new vault, and no trading. There's not a person in here to trade with. They might bring something out in the future, but that's a lack of content to me. Same as the size of this, like, yes, it's Skyline Valley. I get it's supposed to be a valley, but this area is so small, guys. Like, the walk from here to here, it's not even really that far. The walk to go from here down to this was like 2 minutes when I first spawned here, and I was like, the fuck? So, which means if this is 2 minutes, that's 4 minutes, right? Which means total of this is almost double, which is only 8 minutes to walk. Like, it's not very big. See, I'd expect if they were doing Skyline Valley for their first DLC, they could have easily put a little bit of mountain range through here in certain spots and then done this whole section in through here. Look at this. Look how big that is. They could have done that whole section, and there is mountains through it. Look at that. Even a blue jay, some stuff like that. So, yeah, and here, look. Path of Enlightenment. That is actually an event that is down here. It's popped up, and I think it's this one. The Thunder Mountain one is Path of Enlightenment, and look, the thing it pops up like this is not popped up here. But yes, this is Path of Enlightenment right there. And it's not popping up. And the Nuke will do the same sometimes. Sometimes you'll see where they nuke, and sometimes you won't. But to show you Path of Enlightenment is right here. I'm going to go to it, but I'm not going to start it, okay? So, oh no, I'm wrong. This is the Mothman. This is the lighthouse. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot on that one. Do not listen to me on Path of Enlightenment. But yeah, there is when it comes down here, and it doesn't always show. Same as we've been here for how long in this stream already, and it has not yet in this world or my private to pop up. And when I say this world or my private, this technically is a private server. And then the other one is a private world. So, pretty much, yes. And then I've heard, like, you can get something to go here if you throw a nuke on this location. But it surprises me. Every nuke I've seen launch right now is still around this site. Or at... where is it? You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the freaking... what's his name? I think it's... oh, where is that? You guys know what I'm talking about. I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but it's a mine. And it has the giant Wendigo in it. Like, everyone's nuking... not Wendigo Cave. Not that. Okay, is it further up? Or it might be over here somewhere. But you guys get the idea. It's either here or up at the Wendigo area somewhere in there. I have yet to see anyone try launching a nuke in this section of the map. The new Skyline Valley, it's been now out for 3 days. Well, 2 days and something now. Nearly 3 days. And no one's nuked this spot. And I find that quite weird because, you know, there is a super mutant behemoth over here. Okay? At this Grindstone Arc. They could try doing that and seeing what spawns there. You got your different turkeys now. So what is the turkeys? Like giant, they're called thrashers, I believe. They're like giant turkeys. I showed them in yesterday's stream when I first got into doing the map and stuff. But what do they turn into if you nuke them? Right? No one's done it yet. Like, if you nuke the Menor here, what does the Lost turn into? Or the Lost Feral Ghoul, like, things? Like, do they turn into glowing Lost or something? Like, no one's tried that. So, that's something I would love to fucking see when I go to public servers. Is that. Literally, just that. New stuff. But also game developers cracking down on their stuff. Same as, like, everything in their shops. Way too overpriced. Okay? What do I mean by that is they are super overpriced. Alright, like, Alright, I'll say this is pretty okay because it's 250 right now, but look at that. It says 500. I'm sorry, that is a skin for a weapon. It's not a brand new weapon. It doesn't actually buff the damage any weapon does. It is just a cosmetic. Why would a cosmetic have to be 500? And the reason I also say that, because if we go to account, there is actual weapons under here right now that you can get blueprinted, which is the cold shoulder or the auto axe, right? 700. So you're going to tell me an actual real weapon's 200 more than a skin for a weapon. I mean, if that's the case, then I think the actual blueprint should be 500 and a skin should only be 300, right? And that is a little bit supported because if you do go under skins, okay, the tricentennial paint for weapons, like, you know, the axe or the laser here, 250. Okay, they're not even discounted, 250. And that's an actual, like, game version of the game. That was the most that you can get is 250. But then these random ones coming in a little bit later for 5 more hours is marked down to 350, but is 700, and it's just a rifle paint. And not to mind you, it ain't like I'm getting the hunting, the Blackbird paint where it goes on every gun, right? Like I put on any one of the items. It's only made for that weapon, which is the hunting rifle. So if it's not applicable to everything, why does it cost so much? That's why I will call them Scam Thesda all day. Okay, all day. Same as like the ketchup stuff, right? For literally the Fallout First ketchup, right? I get Fallout First goes through multiple seasons, like it's a monthly or a yearly thing depending on how you buy it, but it's usually a monthly thing. But think about this, okay? Ketchup, 4,000. Literally for all of this, okay? 4,000. Then all of this, 3,750. Okay, then, oh, wait a minute. There's another catch-up. 368. Not to mention 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay? And that's not just 7 times 1,000. That's literally one's 4,000. We'll say another 4,000, then 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and 2,000. Rounding up. Okay? I mean, let's be honest here. How much would it be if someone really wanted to do the catch-up, put some money into the game, right? Which I'm not going to, but I'm saying there's people out there that would. That's what, 4,000 plus 3,750 plus 1,200 plus 1,200. Oh, wait. No. I'm wrong. Because after the 1,200 is actually 1,500. Plus another 1,500. Plus 1,800. Alright. That is 13,750 atoms someone's going to have to buy. Now, I won't be able to press to do the purchase atoms and you see it, but I'm going to press it and it's going to open up a brand new page. If I wanted 13,000 atoms, the highest you can buy all at one time is only 4,000 atoms, guys. That's $39. Okay? So let's do 13,750 divide by 4,000. Okay? Which is going to be, I'd have to buy the $39.99. So we'll say 40, we'll say like I think it's 42.70 something. We'll say $42, okay, times 11. That's how much money you're going to be spending in order to get all of that. All right? That is absurd. That's a scam. All right? Especially since it's supposed to be Fallout First catch-up. That should be all in one pack, and it all should be like at minimum 3,000. At most 7. Okay, 7,000. Not 11,000. Okay, no. Mm-mm. I should be able to make a $40 purchase and then maybe a 10. It should be only $50. It should not be no what? We'll say it was like 20. The fuck was it again? It's still on here. Hold on. Not no. Okay, so I've done that. Actually, the whole okay, yeah. What did I do here? Yeah, divide by that, which yeah, it was 11,950.45, which would be the 11. We'll say 12 purchases because of that. Okay, yeah. So rounding off, 12 purchases of $40. Actually, yeah, 42. So let's do 42 times the amount, which would be 12, is $504. Guys, no. Okay? We need to crack down on Bethesda for that. Same as like this right here. Doesn't make you stronger. Basically just appearance and cosmetic only. Okay? Should be, instead of 880, should be something like, because it's just basically that. It's not power armor. It's cosmetic. 440. Okay? That could be 440. In my mind, that would be the highest they could possibly ask for, is 440. And then this right here says Let's Play, just has some color slapped onto it, not even really made, right? Like, yes, they took their time with each armor, but it could have been made a lot better. What do I mean by that is, if we go to skins right quick, guys, Raider Marauder paint actually changes, adds wires, adds this, has that. You know, adds extra onto it. And that's not just T60, guys. That can be put on any power armor. Okay? Any one of them. Let's see. If we go down, this one, the Fanatic paint, changes the skin to look like that on every power armor. Okay? You got the Civic Duty. Look, looks like he has actually wings on that. They changed the mask look. It does this to every power armor, right? It actually changes the look to the armor compared to this one being 1,200 atoms, and it's literally just camouflage on the original armor, which should be way marked down than that. Around the maybe 400 atoms instead of 1,200. 840 atoms for this, which actually does somewhat change the look to it. I can agree. Maybe not 840, maybe something like 640. Because again, it is just changing the look of the armor. It's not buffing it, right? But I get it. Bethesda has to make their money in any way they can possible, but at the same time, guys, nothing new but a really small, dingy area. Okay, it is really small area. New weapons, just no new blueprints to barter out of. Like an area they literally just called the trading post is not really a trading post. It's more like scrap post, okay, not trading. Let's see. They added maybe, like, what? A couple new enemy types, which is like the Lost, and then the other thing, and then they just ripped another enemy type and just rechanged the texture on it and just renamed it, which technically to me isn't a brand new enemy type. That is just basically making a new type of when it's already made, which is the ghouls. They have now, like, it's like Lost Ghouls or something like that, which is the new type of feral ghoul that's in this area. Same with some other stuff, but it's nothing really new. Okay. The quest, yes, was kind of okay. I wouldn't say it's really long, but it's not too short. It's kind of right around the okay marker for me. But again, there's not too much new. And then for a place that's only this big, that is actually small as fuck, in my opinion, should not be the same size as almost a full game for an update. Alright? It shouldn't be. Because you added really, really, really small into it. Okay? Really small. See, compared to like out here where you have all of this that comes all the way up to here, all the way over here, right? And this actually gets on the top or on the outside of it. You really on this one only get like up to here, over through the bear, down into this, which I think actually cuts off just a little on the outside of this, going this way, up through here, this, which avoids this mountain and comes up this way and right avoids the mountain again. Okay, that is no. That is small. I can literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds get around that. Okay, let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seconds to do this. Right in the red, which is right next door. Okay, and look at this. Most of their places anyways is right near each other. It's centered. Over here, yes, it feels spacious till you actually run around the map and see how large it actually is. Like, I could stand up here and view down to this. I'm not lying. I'll show you. Okay? You can stand on top of this and view down to the manor. Okay, as you can see, it's on the edge to the center. And I'm going to stand up here and you can view down to the manor. It is a small-ass fucking map. Alright, but to show you that, I told you I'd show you from there, not my tent. But right there is the manor. I can literally see the manor. Look, I am right here near this, okay? Here's the manor. Here's me. Yes, it looks semi-close on the map, and it really is, okay? I could probably go up here as long as I had clear line of sight through everything and probably see the manor, alright? It is a small map. Really small map, alright? For an update, their very first one was a no-no. Alright, they literally just was like, fuck it, put out the, like, it was put out as fast as we can and don't give a fuck about it, is literally how I feel. Okay, they did not put any effort. And look at that, look, okay, right there, you see that? That's this building right here. I can, look, I'm on one side of the map almost. Here's the actual other side of the map. But I'm basically over halfway through the map, and I can visually see this building. There is the outer edges of it, clipped onto the wall. No, Bethesda, we cannot say this is a full map expansion. This is like not even a partial. It's a quarter of an expansion that you called a expansion. What should have happened was you should have updated this where Vault Tech includes and blah blah. All this can come off the map. You should have expanded it way out into here and followed this whole valley line from here down right here through this part of the mountains, down right here. It looks like it starts to curve right here, but I can't see behind this if there's any space right here. But it looks like it curves in behind this, comes down, and does this to this corner. That's how big this fucking map expansion should have been. That I would have been perfectly fine with. But literally just cutting half of it off and then not even teetering it over into this red, not even teetering it up here, feels like you just ripped me off. Called an update, got everybody hyped for something that literally would fit your hand, right? Because again, I'm standing way right here and I can see that. I'm standing here, I can see into the middle. If this wasn't here, I could stand here and probably see this as long as these trees weren't too fucking tall. Okay? Let's be a little honest behind that. And actually, I do need to learn. Oh, no, I did already learn it. It's this, the Rapid in Camp. Alrighty, I already learned it. Sweet. But, yeah, pretty much, guys, small. Okay? And the reason I can say this, it took them how many years to do how many DLCs for this game, and then how many years to do the DLCs in Fallout 4? I'm not joking. Look at Nuka World. Look how big Nuka World was. Look at how big Far Harbor was. And that was within a year, guys. Both of those DLCs released in the same year, basically. If not, they're only a year apart on something that big. Then you come to Fallout 76, it's... what, like... they added in these? For one was the pit, which is like, what, 2 locations that are pretty small? Then you got Atlantic City, which is 3 locations, which again is pretty small. It's not even a full fucking map. It's one small area, go into a load screen, another small area, last load screen. Right? And this game's been out since when? They're dragging their boots in the sand, on the dirt, whatever you're saying their flooring is made of. They're dragging their boots. They're not lifting. They're not stepping. They're not gracefully bounding forward. They're dragging their boots. And there we go. Joined an event. And guess what? It's this one. I bet you. If I do this. Okay. Let me go to data. We'll go to event. Right here. Dangerous pastimes. A radio broadcast. And guess what? Speak to the intercom. I bet you. Yep. Looky here. Not even that far away. It is right here. Here's the intercom. It is this place here. The event is going down. And guess what is not here? I'll show you. So if we look around the map. Oh, we've seen one right here. Where is this symbol? Right here. Where is it? Just thought I'd be perfectly clear. I was not lying when I said this event does not show up on the map. Nukes are the same way. Bethesda or Microsoft, whoever is actually right now being the lead developer of this game and actually coding the updates and getting everything done, stop dragging your feet. Let's work on everything how you should be as a AAA title. Working for a AAA title as well. I should not be seeing the bugs we have. And the reason I know this is because look at DayZ. It's a bigger game with a lot better graphics, brother. With more firefights, actual grenades, base building, you name it. Guess what? It doesn't crash like this. Not even on console it doesn't. And that's surprising because Bethesda. The developers of Arma are the ones who made DayZ. They're a PC platform. Who their first game went to console was DayZ. And guess what? That's Bohemia Interactive, my guy. Never touched a console in their life to develop a game for. Ported their own PC game to it. They made directly for PC. And it has less bugs than a console developer who's literally developed since at least Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 days. Okay? Think how far back that is. Okay? Like, literally. You guys had Skyrim and the OG Fallouts on the older consoles. Yeah, I wasn't going to repair that because I'm doing the event without extra people there. But hold on. But Bohemia has never touched a console till the other day. Well, when I say touch console, like they haven't actually made games for console, right? Till literally DayZ. And look at how well fine-tuned that game comes out for people who never even really designed games for console till they decided to port. For people that had less knowledge of console development, has a smoother game than a AAA title that's known to make games for console. How the fuck does that happen? Yes, it's not everyone's cup of tea, because again, you gotta eat, you gotta drink. You get shot in the arm, it gets broken. You have to actually learn how to splint. You actually have to figure out if you get sick, what medicines to take. If you get bacteria poisoning, you have to figure out what medicines to take, right? It's a little bit more, you know, you have to use your brain a little more, so a lot of people don't like it. But it's a better game at the moment because of certain reasons, Bethesda. And half of it is your fault for being lazy, for being half a fucking scam when it didn't have to be. I'm half tempted to want to make a base here, man. Just like see if I could put my base thing down right here and use all this water for water purifiers. Put my only 4 here that goes in a staircase above the water. Or even this way. That way I get a little bit more of like a little bit more space, and then I can do staircase above the water. But again, Fallout, I get ideas to build, and I don't halfway want to react. Same as, okay, it doesn't kill enemies, it doesn't buff your weapons, unless like I use a table, but that table's anywhere on the fucking map. It ain't just this location, right? So this location isn't the only thing it buffs my stuff. Right, but technically it doesn't, because again, it's actual tables that I have literally throughout the map, like random places will have like the armor's workbench, the weapons workbench, you know, stuff like that. Even the power armor stuff, right, it's throughout the map, so it ain't just me that gets it, right? But if I wanted to build a base here, and I wanted to do a brand new one of these, additional slots available, right? But if I click it, and it loads up your atomic shop. Now again, this ain't a gun like I showed you under account where it's 700 or 700 for something that actually kills, right? You're asking for 1,000 atoms for a measly base building location. An extra slot just to build a whole nother base, and you don't get them all active at one time. You can only activate them one at a time. You're asking for 1,000. You literally cannot make this shit up, Scamthesda. You can't. Okay? That should only be 50 atoms. 50. The special loadout here, which only allows you to change your special around willy-nilly and make your own different classes, so it makes the game a little easier, but remove some of the complication, but still you have to interact with something, should only be like 50 atoms. Both of these should only be 50 atoms. And then these should be like 300, not 700. Okay? That's a scam. Especially since you have to buy the game. It's a scam. Same as like, I do it because like I've always done it since it came out. Fallout first. You know, the boxes. For the ammo box, a scrap box, you know, all of that. I pay for it, but that should be free. Okay, that should have already been in the game. I shouldn't have to worry about weighing my stash down, especially since Fallout 3, you didn't have stash weights. Fallout 4, entire game, yeah, it wasn't online, but didn't have stash weights. But you get Fallout 76, has a stash weight. What bullshit was that at the beginning? And what bullshit is it still now? Because it is bullshit. Alright, that whole stash weight should be unlimited. I should not be worried about what I put into my stash. My power armor display frames, limit. There is a limit. Okay? I'm going to prove that to you guys here in a second. There is a limit. And oh boy, is it stupid with the limit. And when I say stupid, like, it ain't because it's so much that it breaks the game. No. It's so less that it's like, why did I just collect power armor like this to try to display it when you can only do a certain amount? It's dumb. Right? Hella dumb. Now it's time to go show it to you. Alright. We're going to go back to my camp, but first I'm going to move a tent out here because I kind of like this place. So hold on. We're going to put my tent right about there. Yes. Alright, now let's move right quick. And I do mean we're going to move a little bit, yeah. Alright, we're going right the fault back up here. And then we're going to go into another load screen, and hopefully I don't freeze because, yeah. And then this place here you guys see is my other base. I took a picture of a thing where I had my head sticking through the little, like, you know, like the little children thing where you stick your head here and you have something behind, or it's like a foreground, and you're taking a picture with someone that's, you know, pretty cool. Seriously, game? Seriously? We're putting me here? Oh well, you know what? Let's see how well one of my guns do, because I wanted to test it. It's the pepper shaker. I wish and then like minigun spin up times, man, takes so long. Oh, the fire rate is so slow. Hold on. I just realized something. Hold on. And this might actually help you guys out too. Give me a second. The reason I'm saying that is, look at the fire rate of this. Like, I died. Literally because of the fire rate there. Nothing else spawned here. And it better spawn me up top, not down below. See, it's supposed to spawn me up top, but it spawned me down low. Alright. Yeah, no. The double barrel is a lot faster than the quad, and that makes no sense to me. The quad barrel should be shooting more and have still the same fire rate spin. It doesn't. Okay, it's definitely a lot better without that, unless they nerfed it themselves before the update, but let's be willy-nilly with the recoil, because I can be. I get to look like those YouTubers that do that, bro, just because I can. Alright, but again, to show you guys the real recoil of this rifle. You guys see that, right? Same as if I zoom in. It just kicks to the sky. I cannot take this game, like, real when I'm doing that. But, let's see. 308, 50 round. We'll take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Yep, yep. Do the railway spikes. And you guys can see there, like, it's taking it down by one instead of the whole stack like it should be. That needs to have a fix. I'll take them just because I don't remember if I learned everything for them or not. I might not have, so that's why I'm just going to take it. Shotgun shell. Definitely take the stim packs just because I love stim packs. I'm a fiend for them. And let's go scrap this because I want to see if I learned something or not. And please don't crash. 50 cal. This. Okay, I did not know everything there. And the flamer barrel. Although I think I already unlocked the flamer barrel earlier. I don't know why it's making me re-unlock that. That's kind of weird. I guess another bug. Alright, but yeah. I'd love to see this thing get a little bit of a buff. Like, it doesn't have to have a damage buff. Don't mess with anything but the recoil and make it have a little less recoil. When I say a little, I mean, like, I should be able to fire this full auto and at least somewhat try to control it. It shouldn't be going do like that, bro, to the sky like you guys seen. Even with recoil control, this thing kicks to the sky like that. It's absurd. You have to VATS with it. It's a VATSy weapon only. And everyone can get one, because right now if you go through the Skyline Valley stuff, you will actually get this upon going through and completing some of it, and then doing the events. Now, I think this came off of an event, and the LMG, this came off of the event. I'm still looking for one more weapon that will come out of the events, and I'll show you what weapon it will be, but not by its real name or what its actual attachments are. So if we go to weapons, or scroll down, it'll be one of these. Okay, if we inspect, it'll be one of these bad boys. Now, it's not the long barrel like I have on this one. It'll be a short barrel. It'll have the same red scheme you seen earlier, but it is a Tesla rifle. And there's only 2 events that go on right now that I've seen, and more than likely you're going to have this event be the main one that pops up, but there's also one here at Hawksbill Weather Station. I've only completed one of these, as in, like, I came to it a little bit late, but I still got to complete it and earn the rewards for it. But I think you earn the Tesla off of this one, okay? So you'll get the LMG and the, is it? Okay, I'm gonna go by the real things, which is the MG42 and the railway rifle is off of the event that will happen at Thunder Mountain Substation TM0-3, and then there is 2 more that you'll get from here too, and one of them is the other thing I showed you. One's a SMG, which I didn't get to show you. Another one's something else, but again, we just wrecked everything. I'm here just for the aluminum ore, because, you know, aluminum is kind of highly needed, especially in some power armor states and stuff, but yeah. Sorry guys that we haven't really been going around exploring Skyline. I've been kind of just anticipating game crashes, but yeah. Now, we're going to move one of my camps just because I really don't need it anymore, at least for this, which is going to be this camp here, Rundown Refinery. I'm actually going to move that down here. So first, we got to activate Rundown Refinery. Okay? And then now, we're going to make a brand new base just because I want to. And it's going to be at my survival tent. There is another base location you guys can build at, and I think it'll be an okay location. I haven't really spent money on it. I mean, unless you guys want to spend, you know, donate to me and then me buy it and see if you guys actually like it, where, like, if 10 people donate $10 or $5 each, we'll say, then I'd probably be able to afford it. But I'm not going to ask for donations in that route and say, like, you have to. I'm just saying if you guys want to. Please put the emphasis there, want. Because I don't really say I do my content because I want you guys to donate. I do my content because I want you guys to be able to look at everything that I have, even if it's stuff that you aren't looking into, that you might look into later, but I already have it. It's more like that type of ordeal. I don't want you guys to have to feel like you're paying for my stuff, because I don't want to feel like you guys will be paying for my stuff. I want to get everything on my own, if possible. Alright? But we're going to be building right around here. I absolutely like this, and I might actually... I don't know, man. How do I want to build this? First off, let's go ahead and see what we get here. We are on my private server where I extended the building range just because I actually like having a bigger building range instead of being on the public world stuff where you get the really, really shabby small one. But I think it's this one. Yep. And what I want to do is I would love to... Oh. Are you sure you want to place? No. I'm trying to jump. But you see, it's trying to place. But as you can see, I was trying to do that. Because I want to take over this lake a little bit. But if I can't jump, I can't place up there. Okay, can't place there. Definitely can't place there. So it has to be in... Oh, it's probably because of my tent. You know what? Let's try that. Hold on. Let's move my tent way over here somewhere. Okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. Still go down here near the road. Okay, that's probably good enough now. And then bring up the Pit Boy, hit move camp. And I still don't think I went far enough. We'll see. Let's try going to the other side of this. Because it could be that stuff too. Can I place it here? Yes, I can place it up to the edge of the water here. But I actually would love to have... Oh, I can do it there. Okay. Maybe. Hold on, can I... Nope, because that doesn't count as an actual rock. I was going to say maybe, you know, pinnacle it like this off of that. Which makes me think, what if... Oh, I can now. Okay, yes, I absolutely can. I want to take it right here, though. Yes. Rundown refinery has been moved. And what we'll do is now I could take this, run it way over here, because as you guys know, the enemies spawn on this thing when they do spawn in. So we'll put it... Oh, I can't put it up against the edge of the world. That's not edge of the world, but edge of the boundary on that side. I can, though, put it right there. That way it's away from my build a little bit. And I say a little bit because more than likely I'm going to be building up here. And this is all my stored stuff. I am hoping that it didn't... Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, we're good. We are going to go ahead and do this. Blueprint, store all components, store, because I'm going to go through and manually place all this extra stuff. And yes, we're going to store it. And yes, we're going to store it. Alright. This way I have all the little willy-nilly stuff to work with before dealing with the other things that is needed. Alright. Instead of wood, I kind of want to build with the other things. So let's get rid of all the wood foundies right quick, which I have. Okay, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there we go. Because we're going to go to floors, and we're going to use up, instead of this, we're going to go concrete. And we're going to go with this one. Good, I added... Oh, did I not? No, I don't think I pushed this over far enough. To be... There we go. That might be. Oh, just a... It connects over there. Hello? And there. Okay, we'll do that. And that will allow me... So I can somehow connect further out that way, which is weird, and this way. There we go. There. 2 by 2. Perfect. Let's go with... Actually, how far is this going to let me go? Is my question. Can I do like a... Yes, I can. Good old floating base actually is very good. Okay, I likey. Me likey. Yes. Alright. Let's figure out what we want to contour with. Actually, we need to do the stored stuff first. Walls. Let's go with this. Wait quick. That's... I'll put windows in a minute, guys. I'll change them out. We're just going to do that. I'm thinking I want my stairs to go down from here. So we might have like a little awning right there. So we'll do like that. Which means we'll do a window here. So let's store it. And then we'll do a window here. A window here. And a window here. Alright. This, so we can go to the door. And then the window. A window. A window. And window. Okay, like that. And that will also allow me to do stairs, which is under stored. Where are my stairs? Oh wait, I actually don't have any metal stairs, I don't think, on this one stored. I do not, but I think the concrete ones can be retextured, can't they? Wherever they were. Right here? Nope. Just imagine though being able to actually place like that though. That'd be kind of good if I could do that all perfectly, but I'm not going to give her a try because I already know it's no. Let's see. Allies go on the outside. I need to do stairs, and I don't have any of those learned. Like that. And now we're going to go for floors again. Do I not have any regular floors? I don't think I do. So floors, and then this. There we go, like that. Same here. Just going to rotate it just to make sure it fits in correctly. And now we're going to walls again. Under stored, find the walls, which is right here. And then this one, I kind of want to pass power through here. We'll do a window here. Regular. A doorway. I need to flip this one. So hold on. Which means this one is going to have to get rotated. Nope. There. I am rotating it that way for a reason. Loop C's, and then wall. Wall. Okay, now we're gonna go with the doors. So stored, I need to look for doors. I should have had some. I don't think I'm gonna be using these. So we're gonna go ahead and just scrap that. Snug this up against this. I don't even know who placed this for me, but we'll take it. Like that. Don't have the other beds, and we're not using that one. We'll change it. I do need that. I'm not going to be using a suitcase. Not going to be using that. Not going to be using that. Or that. This I will use. We'll throw it on the roof. Not going to use that. Let's see. Got this one, but okay. Let's see here. This, not going to be using. I will use that though. Let's see. No shops, so I don't need those. We'll be using that. Be using some of this other stuff, but now we need to go doors right quick. Because, however, that won't work. But I know something it will. I just gotta find what section it's under. Oh, it's under this one. Okay. I will lie, that actually looks pretty cool too. Okay, so 1800 is that one. So we're gonna be using this one. We're SpongeBobbing it up for a second, boys. Alright, now back to floors. Okay, this is where things get fun. Because we're going to do that. This, but we need to rotate it so it matches. Because what we're going to do is make it, instead of here, we're just going to go out a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Not there, yes. One more this way too. Boom, boom. Although, rotate it. Whoops. I can't get it to fit on there how I want it to though. Come on. There we go. Again, just to make sure we get this put in here correctly. Like that. Hold on. If I do it this way, will it fit on there correctly? There. There. And there. Then what we'll do is rotate this one. So I see it align correctly, which, yes, that's it. And then this one. There. Perfect. Walls, again, is going to be under stored. It's the metals. That one, then we'll have like, what, 2 windows. We'll do that. This comes here. We'll have the 2 windows. Actually, we'll do, yeah, 2 windows. Be 1, 2 windows, and none on that side. Oh, I need to go to walls and put some metal walls down right quick. Wherever the metal walls are. There they are. Perfect. And I will be right back, guys. I have to go use the bathroom, and I might actually change these 2 around before I go. There. That looks a little better. Alright. Give me a sec. Gotta go use the bathroom. Be right back. And it might take a little bit, guys. So I'm going to end stream and start up stream here in a second. Alrighty? See you guys in a second.